just gonna keep moving forward. So we spent some time with Savannah, but we're gonna actually go talk to Lanira, especially after what happened before. Actually, I do also want to talk with the dean too. You see the silhouette dean pacing back and forth inside his office. The door's locked, like he doesn't want to have any visitors right now. Interesting. So he's there, but can't talk to him. Talk to Lanira. So you want to know what happened with Palipa? Lanira looks like you think you're profoundly uncomfortable about covers. She grabs the edge of her sweater and squeezes it tightly. You want to know? Yeah, after your uncomfortable encounter with Zebra. Okay, well, Palipa was a new freshman in his immediate class, just like me, and I guess he liked her, so he asked her for a number, and he said it was for class stuff. Not going great so far. He started sending her these messages that got weirder and weirder, more like, suggestive. Lanira cringes. That's one way of putting it. And this was before she got into karate or boxing, whatever. It was getting so bad she went to the dean. Dean Paredes? Lanira nods, frowning. Basically said he would take care of it. Gathering from the contacts, he did in fact take care of it. Huh? Not at all. Word got back to Zebra and he was asking Floppy to see him after class. She came back crying and, well, she just stopped leaving her room. Eventually she just dropped out, and this was from this town, so it's not like she can just go back home. Wow, that's a lot to take in. How does Lanira know any of this anyways? She was my roommate my first year. She and Edward were friends and hung out a lot. And then she didn't want to hang out with anyone anymore. I feel bad, like I could have done something to help her more, but what could I do? You see tears glistening in Lanira's eyes, but more than anything, she looks angry. Thanks for listening to me. I'm sorry, I know it's a lot. Does she want to go out with you? Go with you? Wait, are you asking me out on a date? Is this a date? What, does she want it to be a date? I mean, if that's what you want. Yes, that's what you're asking her on a date. Oh. She flushes and grabs a hand full of her sweater. Can I suggest a place to go? If you don't mind, obviously. Can we go to Cat Cup? I've been there 2 years and actually never gone. I've been here 2 years and never actually gone there. Oh, sure. You mean it's not a tough options here? Lanira grins broadly. You don't think you've seen her this happy before? You walk into the Cat Cup and take a whiff of the combined smell of coffee, baked goods, and cats, I guess? As you walk in, Skylar looks up and glares at you. Oh, it's y'all and y'all. Hi, we're here to... Well, we'll get the caffeine cats on. That's about it. Oh. Lanira turns to you with a big smile on her face. We should spend time with one of the cats. Well, we got some options for you then. Which cat do you want to hang out with? Katnia. She seems aloof. She loves it when you scratch her belly. She's so elegant. This is really nice. Thanks for taking me here. What made her want to start writing? I've been writing since I was a little kid. Right, but that's not what you asked. Her shoulders slump. I know, it's not the most pleasant reason. You think you'll probably be okay here again. Gave me a way to deal with the isolation I feel, all the pain around me. You feel like that's probably a pretty common reason to write, actually. Lanira smiles at this. Yes, you're right about that. I've never been the best at saying how I feel, but it's different when I write. All of a sudden, things just come to me, like having an angel on my shoulder whispering me the right words. She laughs. It's musical. That sounds silly. Oh, thanks. It's nice of you to say. So, how's her mom been doing? Lanira's quiet for a minute. You worry you asked something a bit too personal. She's fine. I don't know how to answer that exactly, though. It's not like she's the most open person in the world. So if you're not willing to meet her where she's at, that's kind of it. And you take it that it wasn't exactly the case. Lanira laughs. It has a bitter edge to it. Right, gardening was it. It's the only time she let herself be the person to have a go-getting powerhouse. Oh, you didn't realize her mom was the girl boss persuasion. That's putting it mildly, and it only got worse when my dad died. You're so sorry. It's okay, I was little, but it still stings. And her shielding herself from grief was more important than connecting with her daughter, I guess. A heavy sigh escapes Lanira's lips. That's a lot for a second date, don't you think? Yeah, I think you're okay if she doesn't want to dig into our family history right now. Thank you, I appreciate it, really. It definitely seems like a lot. Well, how's school going then? Lanira's palms curls close, her nails digging into a bit of the skin. It's been fine. But I like the professors. Most of them, at least. She narrows her eyes and shakes her head. There's been a couple of people like that I hate liking around. And my roommate's a lot sometimes. Her roommate? You didn't think she mentioned her before. Some runk girl who's always doing something irresponsible. I think she's spending this semester abroad, though. Went to London. That's very punk rock of her. Linear giggles. I guess so. I don't know. It's fine here. I feel like the problems would be the problems anywhere. I just end up keeping my head down. Does she like it here? Lillian looks around, then back at you. You mean like here, or you're more meaning with college or Mount Journey itself, I guess. Dealer's choice which one. It's fine here. It's pretty small, pretty isolated. I don't mind that much, honestly, but I also don't really know a lot of people here. I only got a few friends. I got my classes and my books and my writings. That's plenty, I guess. But it doesn't sound like she wants to settle down here after college. Oh, absolutely not. Although, I guess a town like this could be nice, but... She leans in close, and you see something in her eyes you don't entirely like. This place, there's something off about it, don't you think? It's like something out of a Stephen King's novel, Small Town of Secrets. You feel a bit of a chill move down your spine. Like, what's going on with those women with the FBI that showed up in town? It feels like something big is going on. Well, what else does she like to do for fun? What do you mean? Well, does she like to watch movies, TV, play video games? I like visual novels, they're basically books. Oh, you like those too? Linear grins. See, we got something in common. She laughs. I don't know, I'm not really into movies or anything. I get why people are, but I just like my version of how everything looks better than whatever shows up on the screen. Guess you can understand that. What comes next after school? She's only got a couple years left. What happens after that? I'm not sure, though. I thought about everything I had planned out before, but I'm gonna have to... I was gonna be a teacher or a librarian and work on my writing. Actually, I have a friend who's a library science major. You're sensing a but coming here. Well, the but is that I don't know if I want any of that. Except for the writing part. That's what I'm really sure about. Wish I could just live in a cabin in the woods and write for a living. Should probably get going, though. It's getting kind of late. You stand outside the cat cafe, breathing in the warm night air. Can't really thank you enough for this. It means so much to me. She reaches out and takes your hand in hers. Guess I'm not really used to someone actually liking me. Then closer. You lean closer. She's practically touching her nose to yours. I think I like you a lot. Hey, you guys kiss without not with any fanfare, but there's a moment there's space between you, and next there isn't. It's quiet and electric at the same time in the way that feels hard to describe. You don't even bother to try. You just sink into the moment. And then it's over. Suddenly it started. I'm sorry. Sorry I didn't know what got into me. She nervously brushes a strand behind one of her ears. It's completely fine. You wouldn't have gone along with it if it wasn't okay. That's good to know, because I did enjoy it. I like you a lot. She glances around, quickly frowns. It's late. I should really get going. There's a nervousness to the way she stands you can't really place. But you wish her a good night, and she heads off to your dorm. You should probably get back home, too. It's pretty late. You slowly walk along the edge of the commons, taking the time to savor for that sweet June air. The commons is a massive field that the school has turned into a meadow. All the grass in the middle is getting really tall, probably a lot of snakes in there. Students are sometimes willing to risk the danger if they're running late for class or want to make it out for someone unseen. Got a text. Skyla. I know you and I aren't exclusive or anything. I expect a certain level of communication. You all don't want to give me that this is gonna work. Oh no, Skyla, no! Skyla, no! Can't talk to the dean or anything. Talk to Chixie. Nope, can't talk to you. See, who do I want to talk to? I could... Maria. Nope. Does Chixie like sweet things? I forget. Does Chixie like... Hey, Chixie. I want to give you a little gift. thanks, not sure. No, I want to give you something nice. Oh. Well, okay, so we did get to Lanira's, which is mostly full. Guess talk to... I do want to keep talking to new things, though. I guess we can talk to Zephyros, I guess? Zephyros Jr. is a junior year business student with a minor in music he cares significantly more about. He's a talented soccer player. Of course, Mount Eternity College puts as many resources into the soccer team as it does into its internship business program. So, how's he doing? Feeling better, been sleeping in late the last few days, getting out more, doing jogging in the field. Sounds invigorating? I feel like that's the word that fits here. Bet your bet it does. Really gets the blood flowing. Oh yeah, you gotta have the blood flow. Really important to make sure the blood is doing its thing. Yeah. What does he do for fun? You know, vague, open-ended question. I learned in public speaking those kind of questions are good for interviews and getting to know people. He took public speaking? Zephyr nods and grins. Yeah, I have a lot of trouble getting in front of other people and saying stuff, so it helped out a lot. Helped with my podcast too. What's a podcast about anyways? A lot of different things, mostly about how messed up the world is and how we need to do better. Well, he's right about that one at least. Read any good books lately? I don't know. I don't really read a lot. It's hard to concentrate on it. It's fair, you have similar issues with a lot of stuff actually. Parents always say you weren't incorrigible. Guess that feels kind of harsh. Oh, you think they meant in a nice way, enough way? Besides, your wild untamed side has led to many fascinating adventures. Like what adventures? Tell me about them. For a second, your mind blanks out. You're not sure why you said that. You okay? Yeah, you're good. Zephyros still looks worried. Okay, I guess. Let me know if you need me to get you anything. So, how's his year so far? Can't complain other than going through a bunch of stuff with the dean. Other than that, weather's been good for soccer, which is always nice. That's good, it's been really nice lately, like the whole world is locked in a state of perpetual pleasantry. Nice alliteration. You grin, you didn't get a moderately okay grade in your introductory writing class for nothing. So, does he like movies? Zephyr's face tells you that's a silly question, kind of silly one. Doesn't basically everyone like movies? I'm pretty sure that's not a controversial take. Look, you're trying to make conversation. What kind of movies does he like? Right. Guess my favorite ones are the cheesy slasher movies from the 80s. You like those? You find them a bit scary, but not too scary on account of the intense fakeness of it all. Exactly. That's exactly why I tell people. It's like a sweet spot for horror for me. So, what kind of music does he like? Hip-hop and rap mostly. Stuff that's got a solid beat says something that means something, you know? Also, the Beastie Boys. Chixies got me to like them. They got a lot to say about girls not sleeping until Brooklyn, drinking bass and monkeys. Not sure if it means something the way that I meant, but it's fun to listen to. He laughs and grins at you. So, what's he up to lately? Oh, you know, the usual stuff, I guess. Now that class is out, it's mostly hanging out with folks and playing soccer. I mean, I was doing that before, but it's different when it's for fun. Not playing that for the Mountaineers wasn't fun, but it's also a lot of pressure sometimes. Yeah, you get that. Well, not exactly since you don't participate in any club sports or academic teams or school activities, but you at least conceptually get it. So, he plays soccer? Yeah, I've been playing ever since I was a little kid. My parents must have been glad I had an outlet. Guess I was a pretty high-energy kid. He laughs nervously and grins at you. Well, that's really cool. You aren't really big on sports yourself, but you had a surprisingly good runner. I mean, one look at your legs and that's obvious. Well, what are you doing for summer then? Going back from home to Chicago with my parents. Probably tending bar for a little bit to make some money, like I did last year. Plus, I'm gonna go visit Chixie in New York City. I've never been there before. Never been there either, actually. School trip once, but you got sick and couldn't go. That sucks. Should come visit there sometime. Well, how does he know Chixie? He's not from New York, right? Well, yeah, but like the internet's a thing. You know that, right? Ah, right. Zephyr laughs, full of good humor. I'm partly just messing with you. We met on a hip-hop fan site when we were in high school. Part of why I ended up coming here for school. I was never big on the performance stuff as her, just messing around some beats in my spare time. She was also way better at than me. There isn't a kind of music the girl can't do. Fair enough. I'm also kind of curious who to give these gifts to. Because I got them, but I don't know who to give it to. Probably should make my way back to the dorm though to get some rest. Daytime. Let's see. Talk to Siva. See, I forget how to progress some of these things. The dean. Hey, Dean. You want to make a complaint about a professor? Oh? Yeah, Professor Kodak tried to do something to you. Did he actually do anything? Well, no, because someone stopped him before he could. The dean sighs and pinches at the bridge of his nose. The cursed man who cost this school one day. Rest assured this matter will be brought thoroughly investigated, this is all. So he's not going to ask to you any follow-up questions? That is all. Fine. Fine. Hey, Lanira. Nope, can't talk with you. Hey, Skyla. How's she doing? Skyla shrugs and walks around the cafe. I'm doing alright. It's quiet at least. Let's take the lessons I can get. Yeah, you think people generally tend to underestimate the value of a good bit of quiet time. Heh, you're not kidding about that. Can you get a coffee? $6. Okay. Right, one coffee coming right up. Well, okay, did that. Does your, can't give her anything. There's Maria. Nope. Drea. Got that. All done. Guess let's talk to Malik some more, I guess. Hey, Malik. Does he want to hang out? Malik squints at you. Is this like a trick question? No, you just want to spend some time getting to know him better, that's all. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, it's obvious, that's fine. So did you like have a specific thing in mind? Because I'm down for free or whatever, yeah. Well, you're thinking the two of you could just do some low-key, low stakes. Yeah, sounds good. Like, you like scheming, right? Yeah, obviously. What about hanging with him and someone else that doesn't feel like awkward? Like, Elward? Yeah, that's cool. You just need to wait for her to wake up. Yeah, it's only like noon. You like Malik? Oh yeah, you'll be right back. You have to do some stuff real quick. So you're doing this as a date? Is this weird to call this a date? Malik laughs nervously. Oh, hey, dude. Dude, I guess. What's up? A hit movie from... Dude, if I tell the same... if you tell the same joke that Tira always does, I'm gonna slam the sword in your face. Okay, fine. Hey, Al, how's it hanging? Swinging loose and Friendsim freed, my dudes. You here to hang out too? A little grunts between you and Malik. Oh, wait, is this like a thing? I don't know if it's that, but... Can I just stand there awkwardly for a second? Sure, dude, it's whatever. It's curly halfway, but when we decide, time to get down to business. Right, we're here to play some games. Oh, heck yeah. Actually, I was gonna stream for a bit. You guys wanna join me? Sure. Yeah, you think that could be fun? That's a lot more awkward than I thought it would be. Next time we should just hang out with just the two of us. Yeah, honestly, you're getting that sense too. Okay, got everything set up. I'll adjust a pair of headphones and leans into the microphone by her computer. Hey there, Sapphires. We're streaming with a couple friends of mine. Wait, Sapphires? Is that what she calls her followers? Yeah, who cares there? Nothing, never mind. You notice that Elwood has that camera on, so you wave cautiously. Malik grins. And these two are on their first date, I think. Malik grins around nervously. Yeah, I guess. Oh, okay, so we played this before. So we gotta go try his... Basically, we just have to copy the power. And... I love just seeing the chat too. There's a lot of interesting things in chat. I'm kind of curious on how far I'll actually get to this as well. Because I was able to get through, I think, 2 worlds. But I don't remember. It's been a little bit. Also, can't lose too much health or bad things happen. Victory! Level 2, Street Sweep. I mean, these are all placed locations in the actual game too. Which is pretty interesting. So... it probably only has like 10 levels, probably. I mean, or it just gets way too hard that you won't be able to. Reds are definitely the easiest to do since they usually are all in one direction. And we got 23,000, which is really cool. Plus 2 health from that. Oh, I'm back up to full when the boss approaches. Plus 2 health. Victory! Hey! I'm gonna take a quick break, Saphites. Oh, it sets on the screen and switches to the stream to crudely drawn. We'll be back screen. Gotta go take a leak. Time. Well, are you like having fun? I mean, if you're not fine, are you good? What? You should ask him the same thing. It was your day to hang out here. I mean, yeah, of course I like spending time with you. I like hanging with you platonically or, platonically. Right, of course. But like, if you want to do something more than platonic, not that I'm saying there should do that. He's rambling. Guess so, huh? Does he want to get some air? Alec nods. Sure, it's not fun. It's been fun here, but I'm kind of checked out on Raptro games. Hey, Al, we're heading out. From the bath you hear Edward laugh. Sure, dudes, have fun being gay or whatever. Don't get me wrong, that was fun. But maybe next time we should do something just the 2 of us. So he's not nervous spending time alone with you? I mean, yeah, obviously I am. But also, yeah, let's do that. Malik leans over and wraps a kind of awkward side hug. Lean into the hug. You lap your arm around Malik's torso and guide him into an awful less awkward position. He sits like that for a while, just enjoying the moment. So yeah, you should probably head back home. It's been nice. With a smile and quick wave, Malik sets you off the pathway back to his dorm. Woo! Talk with Lanira. Nope, can't do anything with Lanira. Cool. Nah, I don't really want to talk with you necessarily. Nope. Trixie, nope. Let's rest for now, I think. That'll probably be good. Daytime. Got a second? Sure, what's going on? Don't know if you're planning to go to musical tonight, but I really want to talk to you. It's nothing bad, but it's important. I don't want to do this over tech. Can we be up now? Not now, but tonight. I'll be in the gardens. Interesting. So, we got 2 potential hangout people. So, how are they doing? I'm excited about the premiere of Top Gun musical. Really? Also, no, friendo, I could care less. Gotta go higher channel tonight. Fair enough. Hey, Malik. How's he doing? Last thing coming from me, got so much, mostly packing. Heading out tomorrow, gonna be a bit home, then a bit of tech exploration. Oh, fun. Got outside somewhere. I guess that's... Don't know what else to do. Tessa and Stella. How's she doing? weird, probably nothing else. Well, it makes me nervous. You know what she means. Just jumpy, this case is getting to me. Fair enough. Stella, how's she doing? Quite frustrated. It feels like it's just going around in circles again and again. Of course, I can't talk about with you, confidential and all that, but it's quite frustrating. Guess we can talk to Skyla. How's she doing? She's excited about the opportunity. Going to say the idea has some kind of appeal, but it isn't my thing. Yeah, you're mostly joking anyways. I wonder. Actually, can we go to Malik? And check to Trixie too. How's she doing? Kinda excited about the performance? Yeah, it's a big ball of cheese, but I'm looking forward to it. I haven't put a lot of work into it, even if it's silly. Maybe sometimes putting in a lot of effort to something silly shows how great art was born. Don't know what to say about great art, but at least it will be fun. So, hey, Malik. Got a gift for you, got some coffee. Okay, it's pretty okay. But I do want to go talk to What's she doing? Musical? Take that from expressions, not the musical. No, not that. So she, if we find out soon enough or no. Well, who do I want to... I think Skylar probably is the... Hey, do you know anything about this? Cannot but give what's been taken. Is this some kind of joke? Basically, I aim for that. Fair, okay. Skyla. I hope I didn't screw up the relationship. I don't know. Guess just advance to the afternoon, I guess. So we can go talk to, which was Calendar, meet Skyla at the Cat and Cafe. Hey, Skyla beams at you as you walk through the door, waving excitedly. Hey Al, you made it. Let me just close up. Skyla quickly vanishes into the other room, probably to check on the cats and make sure they're doing alright. Stand around in a very not awkward way, waiting for her to finish up. Alright, time to get out here and do something fun. Well, you heard some not great stuff about the musical script. Gonna be that bad. Even if it's terrible, we're watching it together. Oh, yeah, she's got a really good point. You end up at the theater a bit earlier than expected. It doesn't look like many people showed up yet. You should go find a seat. Something about that way Sky is feeling off. She seems nervous. Let's find a seat. You walk in and find a seat near the back of the theater. It's not crowded, but Skyla doesn't seem to want to be too close to the front. He is fine. She sits down and clenches her knees tightly. Her body language suddenly feels guarded. How was work today? Skyla smiles but looks incredibly forced. Work was fine. Cats ain't gonna take care of themselves, right? She laughs, sounding a bit off kilter. So isn't there anything she wants to talk about? Maybe something not work related? I don't know. Trying not to be so obvious about how nervous I am to be here. So, what's making you nervous about this? Skyla shrinks back, making herself as small as possible in the seats. Just ain't sure about being here is all. Feels weird being on campus with y'all after everything. Did something happen when she was a student here? Skyla nods slowly. Yeah, kinda. It ain't exactly a big tragedy, but I dropped out. It was always hard. My folks aren't exactly called present and supportive. When I moved away from the ranch, they all but disowned me. Oh, you're sorry? You didn't mean to bring up such painful memories. Skyla shrugs. Ain't your fault. I didn't speak on it much. They had visions of a daughter married off to a local rancher and a wedding in a white dress. Ain't exactly my style. Yeah, you can see how that might cause some problems. But having to work to support myself and do studies, that didn't work out too well. She had to drop out? Skylar nodded. So either that or go back to them, and I wasn't doing that. So I ain't got any specific thing to get to school, but being here feels weird. Makes me feel on-eyed, you know? She doesn't have to say if she doesn't want to. I appreciate that, really. I ain't gonna cut and run, though. Some of these folks were my friends, still are. She smiles and leans over to you, finally getting at the seat of the arm sets. Thanks for understanding in any case. You mean a lot to me. Skylar reaches out and takes your hand in hers, squeezing gently. As you talk to Skylar, people begin to filter into the theater, gradually filling a surprising number of seats. I'm guessing this is basically being the only thing that goes on right now is helping convince people to go. Looking down your phone, you can see it's almost time for the show to start. Theater fans, please take your seats. As you settle back and try to get comfortable in this cramped seat, you know Skylar shifting nervously next to you. Is everything okay? No, I can't do this right now. You meant what you said before about getting out of here. I might have to take you up on that offer. You step out of the theater with Skylar, feeling the cold night breeze brush against your skin. I'm sorry, I guess it's just too much right now. She looks like she's having a verge of a panic attack, actually. Yeah, I'll be okay. Ain't nothing to be done about it except wait. With heavy skies, Skylar stands up and leans against the side of the building. You want to come back to the cafe? Could use something to calm me down. It doesn't take a long walk to the cafe from the theater. Skylar uses her keys to let the two of you in. Inside, the place is quiet, and you hear some of the cats running around in the next room over. Without saying a word, Skylar walks behind the counter and reaches under, retrieving a bottle of amber liquid. Times like these, best to have a little liquid comfort available. She tips the bottle back and takes a sip, handing it over to you. Sure, I'll take a drink. You grab the bottle and take a swig. The drink is caustic, warm, and tastes slightly of vanilla. Good, right? You're not sure how you feel about it yet. You hand the bottle back to Skylar, and who takes it with a nod. She raises the bottle up. Two crappy parents. Another drink, and this time she holds the bottle for a little bit longer, finally setting it back down with a thump. I need to thank you properly. For what? For being so accommodating, for not being pissed when I had to scoot. Everything's so messed up lately, and I found out Miss Sheffield got herself killed. I don't even know what was going to become of this place. But you've been there for me no matter what. I ain't gonna forget that. She takes a step forward to you. You're close enough to smell the faint air of whiskey in her breath. Thanks. You're not quite sure what you're expecting when she kisses you. You're startled, then close your eyes and wrap her arms around her waist. You feel the muscles in her back, toned from the years of hard work, tense as the kiss lingers. She pulls back, a smile playing on her face. So thanks, y'all. Well, that was really nice. You know, we are alone here. One of the perks of my boss being gone. Is she implying what she thinks she's implying? That depends on what y'all are thinking. Oh, you know. Skylar pulls you close and presses your lips to yours. I'm talking about a certain fun act, if that wasn't clear. Oh yeah, you kind of figured by hearing it out loud. Don't worry, you don't have to if you don't want to. No, that's good. Let that happen, because it's exactly what I mean to do. Not sure how exactly happens, but you're on the floor of the cafe behind the counter, and I'm just let that happen. Well, heck is right. Offered you to spend the night, but exactly ain't it got good cozy to sleep in here. My place is the only cafe that got a tiny twin bed. It's okay, you had a really good time. I'll walk you home at least. Outside the cafe, you stand next to Skylar standing up at the moon. I like it out here. The air reminds me of home sometimes. Ain't texted like 120 degrees at all times? Skylar laughs. Not where I'm from. Hill country's warmer than here, but it ain't fucking desert. Snappy near your dorm stand awkwardly staring at Skylar. Can't believe what just happened. Cat's got your tongue? You had a really good time tonight. Heck, so did I. You're heading back tomorrow, right? You nod. You're going back to home for the summer, yeah? You should come by the cafe in the afternoon before you head out. Skyline kisses you on the lips again, then walks off, walking toward the path into town. You're pretty worn out. You should probably head off to bed. No! I want to talk to Lanira! No! As you blink the crust out of your eyes, you hear the sound of someone opening the door. Hey, my gender influent friend, what's going on? You had an interesting night. Yeah, I bet I heard someone saw you with the girl at the cat cafe. That is probably the understatement of the year. Well, good for you. They wink and you walk over to the computer. Personally, I was up and about names and taking names and all that. However that saying goes, pack up my streaming setup. Yeah, I should probably start packing too now that you think about it. No, Lanira. None. I'm gonna see what their ending is after I do this. Well, I want to talk to Skyla. Just want to say goodbye before you left. Before you even get the whole sentence out, Skyla grabs you and brings you into a tight hug. Promise to call as soon as you're able, right? Promise you'll come back before next year? Yeah, you promise. Skyla kisses you on the cheek and finally lets you go. Sorry, getting a bit emotional and all. You better get home safe. How's she doing? Exhausted, getting ready for another weekend of early summer tourists stopping in here because they ain't Starbucks. And then those self-framed tourists getting pissed getting in Starbucks and can't make a goddamn refresher or whatever. Well, at least she's got cat to break the tension, right? Ain't wrong about that. Next I want to check up with Stella and Tizia. She doing? Dead end, something's missing, can't get around the whole picture. Doesn't matter. We're going back into the field office a couple days. So the home right thing does make you feel warm and fuzzy, but there's a lot of factors, a lot of angles. Worried about what's going to happen. Makes you feeling better, got some evidence because on the move. It doesn't actually make you feel better. And I'm sorry, Kay, wish I could give you better news. How's she doing? Frustrated? They're calling you back to the field office. Group and come back later. Not like they're turning these idiots to say leave it at that. Exactly, get it. Okay. Is Lydia around? No, it doesn't look like that, so just sleep to the end of the day. It's nice. You're tired, but you sleep on the way back home. Soon you'll be back where warm and never in safe. After that, who knows? Vision slows you back. What comes up is entirely up to you. So let's actually load back here. And this was, what day is today? This is Wednesday. So, didn't actually save. So with that, I think we're gonna call this here. I hope you guys have a good day, night, week, month of your lives. And may the stars forever guide your path, wherever they might lead you into the future. Goodbye everybody, and see you next time. Or, not this series, but another series. So, toodaloo.